This week, I head home to St. Pete to surprise my dad for his birthday. All that and more this week with Big C. Hey, for once, we actually have a pretty interesting week. I planned to visit my dad for his birthday for a while now. My brothers and I have actually been planning it for a few months, so I wanted to showcase that documentation of us planning for this past week, as well as a couple other odds and ends that happened throughout the week. So, without further delay, let's get to the recap. Hey everybody, it is Sunday, fairly late at night. I didn't get home till late because I went out with Matt. We went to Disney Springs and caught some Pokemon for Pokemon Go Fest, and then we went to White Castle, and that took pretty much my entire evening. So now I'm at home scrambling to get last week's This Week with Big C uploaded, hopefully before the end of the night. But I wanted to kind of give you a glimpse as to my plan. So this week, I actually have a pretty big plan that's going on. And I wanted to kind of let y'all in on the secret because the person who this plan is for will have already had it by the time this video comes out. So months ago, I talked with my siblings because my dad's birthday is pretty significant this year. So we wanted to do something for him. And, you know, his birthday's never been a big deal. Like, he usually kind of tries to brush it off. But for this birthday, we wanted to do something special, especially because he's had a pretty rough year. So originally we were going to plan to have him come up to my part of town, maybe take him to Disney Springs to one of the nicer, like, seafood restaurants on us. And, you know, just have him, you know, be able to enjoy himself and have a good time. But his car has been a major problem. He did get into an accident last week, so that was compounding the issue. But the last time he came up here to go to White Castle with me, his car barely made it. So a long drive in that car just wasn't going to cut it. So we tried to come up with backup plans, and the main backup plan that we came up with, which is the one that we're going with, is I'm going to go there without him knowing. So on Thursday, my brother is coming to pick me up after work, and we're going to surprise my dad on his birthday with me being there randomly. And then we also are planning a nice dinner for him the next day. So should be a good time. It'll be fun to see, and I'm going to try to get his live reaction when I come in, so that should be fun. But yeah, I just want to kind of give you an idea of what the plan is and what's going on for this coming week. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. Should be fun. Hello everybody, it is Wednesday, and I actually just got off the phone with my dad because I was trying to do a little recon to try to figure out if he had any suspicion as to what we're planning for his birthday. He doesn't. In fact, he actually was going to try to subtly remind my two brothers that his birthday is tomorrow. So he has no idea whatsoever that we're actually planning something for his birthday, which is good. My little brother, who's actually going to be picking me up tomorrow after work, also has a good alibi. So there shouldn't be any suspicions at this point as to what we're planning, which is very good. That's just kind of the goal. Because, I mean, it's a big birthday for him, and we didn't want to let it kind of go without doing something, especially because, you know, it's one of the first times where we can actually contribute and try to do something for him, especially since this year's been pretty hard for him. So we want to do something pretty exciting. I think he's going to like what we have planned. Essentially, he doesn't know I'm going to be there, so that's kind of the biggest thing. Is tomorrow night I'm just going to show up, and he's not going to have a clue that I was going to be there. We also have cake and ice cream planned for him, and then Friday we're going to take him out to dinner to some place that's fairly nice. I still have to communicate with my sister to try to plan out how that situation's going to go. We might have to make some changes based on how she's doing. She actually went through surgery this week, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So he's going to be off tomorrow. I'll be there in the evening. We'll get to spend some time, and then see how the weekend goes. But I think it's going to be a pretty good plan. I'm excited to see his reaction to what we have planned. So I think it should be a good time. But yeah, that's what's going on. So tomorrow is when everything goes down. So after I get off of work tomorrow, I'm going to be heading up to St. Pete, and we're going to surprise my dad and see what he thinks of what we're doing. So it should be a good time. Lovely sun over the water, heading to St. Petersburg. Sorry it's really loud, but we have to keep the windows open to have some airflow. Hello everybody, it is Thursday, and I'm here with my brother Zach, and we're on our way to St. Pete to surprise my dad for his birthday. He has no idea, so this is going to be pretty exciting. I think he's going to enjoy what we're planning. We have some pretty good stuff in mind, so I think he'll be pretty happy. But yeah, we're on our way. We're almost there. We're like 15 minutes away or so from home, and I'll be able to document his reaction when we get there. So it should be a good time. But yeah, on our way now.
I'm back. For dinner, it's actually beer soon.
Hi.
Oh! How did you get here?
That's what he was doing.
So,
We didn't forget. We actually planned it out for a month.
We've been planning this for a while, actually. So that's part of why I called you, is I wanted to see if you had any idea that we were planning something, and you didn't. So
No,
I was very happy about that.
I'm very surprised.
So happy birthday.
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey everybody, it is Saturday, and I am back from being in St. Pete over the weekend, spending time with my dad for his birthday and my two brothers. I didn't want to film a whole lot there just because it was mostly going to be some family time, and I just didn't want to film most of it. We did some fun stuff though. Thursday I took my dad, or we all took my dad, to an Irish pub that was right by his apartment. And that place was phenomenal. We had this, like, basically it was like, why am I blanking on how it's pronounced? It was like stewed beef that was battered and deep fried, and then they had this like really nice Irish gravy to dip it in as an appetizer. That was really good. I had an absolutely phenomenal barbecue bacon burger from there with like super thick cut bacon, and the burger was super well prepared. The food was great. Honestly, the next time I go up to St. Pete, I kind of want to do a video there because they have a whole menu devoted to essentially Irish poutine, where it's like chips and a whole bunch of different toppings. So it'd be kind of cool to shoot a video where I like try all of them maybe for a video, or just review the place. Honestly, it's a really good place. So I'd like to go back there at some point. Played some board games. I did a lot of editing over the weekend, as you see by the fact that pretty much every video is going to be out on time this week, which is a rarity for me lately, but I did it. So all that's done. Tried some cool food items while I was up there. I did meet up with Wyatt. We went to a brewery where I got to try a Dole Whip inspired beer, which is really tasty. I was quite a big fan of that. And yeah, so it was a pretty chill weekend for the most part. To spend time with dad and brothers, and then got to see Wyatt for a little bit. We played Cards Against Humanity. We played Super Fight. It was a good time. So glad I got to do it. Glad I got to surprise my dad. As you saw by his reaction, he was genuinely surprised that I was able to be there. And I think we did a pretty good job of having him enjoy his birthday weekend. So pretty happy with that. Anyway, back to me in the studio to see what else is going on. One thing I forgot to mention when I was doing my recap on Saturday is I wanted to show a picture of my dad's birthday cake, which the inscription was done by my brother. He requested that it be on his cake, and I think it's rather fitting. Apparently everybody who saw it got a pretty good kick out of it. So here's a look at that. Now it's time for a preview of one of our upcoming videos that's going to be releasing later this week. Well, we're here at a different Krispy Kreme than what I normally go to in St. Pete, and we're going to try out the new Carnival themed donuts. Pretty excited. That is going to do it for this week with Big C. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, new videos on this channel are 4 days a week, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And don't forget to subscribe to BigCTV Plays. We got tons of videos coming out every single week on that channel. 3 every week. Gaming videos, so if you enjoy video games and collecting video games and want to see more of it, check out BigCTV Plays. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of This Week with Big C. Bye-bye.